Dear students, in this video I am going to explain acid basis salt chapter 2 class 10th part 2. Part 1 I have already explained about acids. Now this video I am going to explain about bases. So bases are compounds which give hydroxide ion, whereas in case of acids the compounds which were giving out H plus ions or hydronium ion H3O plus. In this case, they gives out OH minus, that is also known as hydroxide ion. The acids having positive charge, bases having negative charge when dissolved in water. Examples I have also given: sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, potassium hydroxide, that is KOH, calcium hydroxide CaOH whole twice. These are all bases. There is another term called alkali. Alkalis are basically bases which are completely soluble in water. Thus, every alkali is a base, but every base cannot be alkali because every bases are not completely soluble. We'll see in next video. The bases are divided in many types like strong bases, weak bases, concentrated bases, dilute bases. Thus, we'll take one by one. Strong bases are the bases which ionize fully in water, dissociate completely. Sodium hydroxide, sodium will dissociate separately, hydroxide will dissociate separately. When any type of base which completely ionized in water is known as strong base, and if it is partially ionized it is known as weak base, like ammonium hydroxide, like magnesium hydroxide, etc. Whereas same as an acid, concentrated bases are also very dangerous. When amount of hydroxide ion, concentration of hydroxide ion is more in a base, it is known as concentrated base. If it is less and water concentration is more, then it is called dilute base. Bases are very good conductor of electricity, as we have seen in acids also. We can do the same experiment with bases. We take base, iron nails, bulb, switch, battery. As soon as the switch is on, the base will allow electric current to pass through it and the bulb will start glowing. Thus, acids having H plus ion, good conductor of electricity. Bases having OH minus ion, good conductor of electricity. Now we'll discuss the comparison of reactions of acids and reactions of bases. So both reacts with metal oxides to produce salt and water. Reactions are given, examples you can see. Whereas acid reacts with metal to form hydrogen gas, base same reacts with metal to form hydrogen gas, acids reacts with metal oxides to form water, base also reacts with metal oxide to form water, but in case of bases there are very rare reactions which do the same, like bases generally not react with metal or metal oxides, but few bases like zinc oxide, lead oxide, aluminum oxide, they react with metal oxides or metal to produce salt and hydrogen or water respectively. Whereas bases can also react with non-metal oxides. This is an extra feature for base, whereas acids never reacts with non-metal oxides. Okay, examples are given like non-metal oxides. Calcium hydroxide is reacting with carbon dioxide, that is a non-metal oxide, to produce salt and water. Again, sodium hydroxide when reacts with non-metal oxide, carbon dioxide, to produce salt, that is sodium carbonate, and water. Whereas acids reacts with carbonates and bicarbonates to form salt, carbon dioxide along with water. Whereas there is no reaction taking place in bases for carbonates or bicarbonates. Carbonates and bicarbonates are both the salts of carbonate, where one is only CO3 and the other is hydrogen carbonate, that is HCO3. Thus, the answer remains, you can see there is no change in the product form. In the first reaction you see sodium carbonate is reacting with HCl, the answer sodium chloride, CO2, H2O. Whereas the second one you can see the answer remains same, the only change is the change of salt. Bases, acids, both when dissolved in water they release their ions. You can see in the reaction HCl when dissolved in water releasing H plus ion, whereas NaOH when dissolved in water releasing OH minus ion. Means it is clear from these reactions that acids and bases only works when they are dissolved in water. If they are in dry state, they will not show any type of ionization, that is release of ions. Okay, and the most important reaction that acid base both give rise to is neutralization reaction. As the name suggests, acid base when combined they form salts and water. We know that salts can be neutral also, acidic also, basic also. That will be explained in next video, that is video of salt. So we can have some reactions also like HCl, hydrochloric acid, when reacts with a base sodium hydroxide, the process neutralization reaction taking place, and answer will be salt and water. Neutralization reaction is a reaction in which acid reacts with base to produce salt and water. This is called neutralization because acid base both neutralizes. They neutralizes their effect and they become salt. If we take more powerful acid, less powerful base, the salt will be acidic. If we take less powerful acid, more powerful base, the salt will be basic salt. If both are having same concentration, neither strong nor weak, like so, they will produce neutral salt. I have taken 3 examples. You can watch this video again and again and keep learning. Thank you very much.